Here. Not sure if everything's working or not. Hey, okay. So it looks like we might be live. I can't tell. My software is going a little crazy today. So we're going to assume that we're live. I hope everyone's having a great Monday. Holy crap, they really updated the UI. Nice. Awesome work. Looks good. Now if we could just get a little bit more in the way of useful stuff. Let me we'll keep that there, but we'll bring that up a little bit. Okay. That's a little bit better. Alright, so how are you doing for food, buddy? You actually still have a lot of food. That is good. Let's see what we got going on over here. And that. Alright. Let's get a little light up in this place. Ooh. Yeah, I can see why people are complaining. They're saying that the game, basically the UI, has slowed down a little bit, and I can see it. Because it used to be that would be a very immediate change. Alright, so we need to hit level 15. And we need to do that as quickly as possible. We are on the Wolves multiplayer server. So thanks once more to TheWolf and the crew for inviting me to play on the server. Now, that said, 15, so we can do stones. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going through looking at my skill tree and seeing what is unlocked and what I can harvest in order to advance it, because that's one of the quickest ways to get XP in the game, is actually to progress your ranks. So we're doing no meat. Don't need the arrows. Okay, so it looks like for the most part it's basically, what is it, shards, stones, and twine so far. Mostly just shards at that point. Alright, here. Fur. Can't do anything with that until level 15. Okay, so it looks like we're probably going to go harvest a bunch of shards. Which is fine, because, you know, we're going to use them anyway. Let's switch over to that spell. Wow. Okay. That is just... that audio is really low. Let's go... that and see if that's any better. It's a little bit better, but not much. So if anyone has any problems with the audio, let me know. Well, audio or video, because like I said, my software is acting up a little bit today. So I'm not quite sure if everything is working okay or not, and if it's not, I would like to know. I have an issue where I can't run a monitoring stream because of the amount of bandwidth that I have available at the house right now. So it looks like I can't harvest that. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to go grab this. Now the reason I am using the extract spell on stone is because I need to harvest the stones as well. But I need to get the magic shards, and this is the easiest way to get the things that I need to be collecting right now for my levels. Now, it's one of the nice things about this game is that while combat will level you up, it is just as viable to be a true crafter. So if you're playing the game in multiplayer, you'll actually be able, in multiplayer, to basically just focus on one thing if that's what you want. Alright, so this is all fixed terrain. We can't harvest any of this. We are going to come over here. And basically we are just going to harvest all of the stone that we can, because I need a bunch of stone later on when we start talking about upgrading the base and actually building our permanent home. What we have right now is just kind of a placeholder. And the nice thing is that we can take the things that we are harvesting, take them into town, because the town has been so overly developed, and buy top tier stuff as a bottom tier character. So which is why I actually have stone walls on my house, but I don't have good foundations yet. And that's what we're kind of wanting to do, is to get that updated so we can get a little bit more of a secure structure. The server does have... Oh, hello. We're in the... I didn't even know there were centaurs on this half of the map. Crap. Level 40 Longhorn versus a level 16 centaur, huh? Level 8 stag. Well, we're gonna see if this guy's going to attack us, because if he attacks us, which he probably will, let's go ahead and switch. Well, the spell's almost dead. We might have enough left in it. Yep, he's gonna attack, and he's already healed. Holy crap! Let's see how much. Did that do anything to him? Doesn't look like he did anything to him. Ah, see? Alright, well, he's going off that way. We were going to let him go do his thing. I didn't even know there were centaurs on this half of the map. Holy crap. Ah. Well, that was an interesting way to start the day. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish doing our harvesting. Head over here. Now, for those who watched the multiplayer live stream last time, this is actually the house that I was building during that. Now, what happened is I got invited over to hang out with Theewolf and his crew for part of the day, and when I did, because they have a bunch of things set up as hostile, I ended up joining their house temporarily. When I left their house, my structure is now owned by them, but the personal owner is me. So I can't do anything with it, because while I personally own the structure, the wolves actually own the rights. So I was talking to Thea about it. He's actually changing the house setup so that next time anyone jumps in temporarily to hang out with them, we won't have that problem again, because it's not a lot of fun building a house that you end up losing because you join. Well, losing control of a structure that you built before joining their group, even if it's just to hang out with them for the day, go do some raids, whatever. But that's okay. It's fine. Like I said, it was only a temporary structure anyway, but yeah. So we are slowly also finishing off some of our side quests. So this is, ends up being beneficial all the way around. Now, how much are we getting skill-wise for manually harvesting? Ah, we're getting a lot more. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and manually harvest this stuff. Now I need to get to the point where I can actually make bottles, which I think is under cooking. No. Not under farming, is it? Nope, not under farming. It's probably under alchemy. Ah, we can actually make them. Okay, nice. So I just need lots of stone, lots of sulfur, and lots of ash. Well, charcoal, I guess is what they're calling it now. Well, crap. Now, do I have... See, I don't even have placement. Alright. So, while he is fighting the guard, we're going to go loot the meteor, because, you know, it's a free resource. Never say no to free... Oh, the greens are 15. So, the orangish yellow, anybody can open. Greens are level 15, and the blues, I believe, are level 25. Now, did you kill that guy that quickly, or did he fall off? I think he probably fell off. I don't know. No, you couldn't have killed him that fast, could you? Especially not leave a corpse. I'm betting. Yep, see, he's down there. See, I know the game a little too well already. Okay. Let's see if we can help him along on his... Oh, that... Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh. Look at you. What level are you? Yeah, buddy. Alright. See, I'm going to try and drag him around over here so that we can... Well, that's not good. That would be the skeleton. And... Okay. We just had another meteor drop nearby. Unexpected. You're Dark Fallen, level 12. Now, if my fireball spell was actually a little bit more up to date, I could kill him really easily. But since it's not, this is why we have guards. Let the guard deal with him. Ooh, big hit, big hit. I'll take credit for it. That's fun. Right. Yeah, boar saddle. Now, normally I would harvest that guy for the bone and stuff, but I'm not really worried about it right now. I can't really do anything with it until like level 20, so I'm not going to worry too much about harvesting the fallen guys. Now, who is that out there? Is the question. Come here. Oh, you're level 60, that's why. Alright. Now, they said they fixed... Oh, they did fix it. Nice. Well, kind of. Oh, well. Maybe next time. Let's see here. We're going to head down here, grab some water really quick before we have the Death Wraith showing up. Looks like Draco and the guys are over here with their mounts. Where'd that... There he is. They tried to pick me up. It's okay. Now, you... We might be able... Really? Interesting. Are you stuck? You look like you're stuck. Nice. So, with taming things, you have to fire these arrows into them, and basically they drain their stamina. So, like an arc where you have to knock them out. Now, I don't think I can actually tame these guys. I'm just trying to bait him out of there. And I don't have any regular arrows with me, so that's not good. Alright. And about there. So, what you can do is you can get close enough to these guys to have the arrows insta-break. And you'll get the stamina drain effect on them. Come here, buddy. He's not worth it. I'm not gonna worry about him.
I don't think you can tame him, but
yeah, I know. I was just having some fun with him. Ah. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some supplies here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. They're gonna go ahead and kill him. We're gonna go grab a little bit of resource since we've been harvesting stuff. Let's head up into the castle. And for the folks who haven't seen the human starting area before, show you what it looks like when you have a large group of people feeding lots of money to the, the traders. Makes the start much easier. So what you can do is the towns, each of the starting towns have a set of traders and vendors in them. So not only do you have guards that'll protect you, which is a good thing. They've actually recently updated so they will attack the griffins now, supposedly. I'll believe it when I see it. As much trouble as I have with the griffins. And then they've made some other changes, like you now have a new icon on the billboard. They made it a little bit bigger. Basically, if you are in town, what you can do is you can sign up to run for the lordship. This will also tell you what's going on the server, if there's a new alliance, if the events are going on. As the lord of the town, Theewolf could actually set open and close gate times. So if you want it, you'd be able to close the town down after a certain hour so people couldn't just come in and buy stuff 24/7. Allows you to regulate things a little bit better. Alright, so let's see what you've got and what you want. So we'll go ahead and sell those. So I just got 100 coins. Now, with that 100 coins, I can buy anything in here that I have the money to cover. So if I wanted to buy a ladder, it would cost me 34. That's actually almost 200. That's actually not bad for those, because that's like tier 5 on a 5 or 6 tier system. This stuff is basically the top tier. Okay, let's see. We are looking for these. Okay, so I was able to buy one of those. Now, the schemas that over here that you're selling to the vendor, it'll tell you how many you have, how many they're asking for, what they're willing to pay for. Each vendor will only buy from you once per day, each item. So if I came in here with enough to cover all of these, I'd basically be able to sell all of these things one time per day. So, which is unfortunate, but it also does keep you from just gaming the system completely. So you have... I am not selling you 100 magic shards for 50 gold. Sorry. That's a bad deal all around. Let's see. Well, maybe not. I'm guessing the prices got adjusted. Alright, so let's go harvest some fur. Actually, you know what? We should probably head back to our camp, pick up some food. We'll grab our little buddy, since we have one of the stags now. Wow. Okay. Man, they've really changed some of the terrain. Okay. Used to be able to get up there. Because you used to be able to get up there and run along the cliff edge. And I think I'm stuck. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, but you used to be able to run along the cliff edge for the entire area. Oh, hello. Who are you? 104? Oh, son of a... I just tamed that other stag, too. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get up the waterfall. Let's go this way. Head over here. And then for the folks who have been asking about 7 Days to Die, it will be back on the lineup later this week. I've just been playing a lot of Dark and Light, and I wanted to do some live streaming today, and I figured, you know, we'll mix the two together, have some fun. We do need to get into our house. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if it's just because my... Well, no, my character isn't that tired. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to throw this down here for a second. And you are... I want you to be the other way. There we go. That's the way I want you facing. So, just like Ark, you can replace the existing stuff with new stuff, and it'll let you basically upgrade directly like that. So you don't have to worry about how you're building things, you can always just replace it later. And do you have... You've got a bunch of ash. Hi, can we... Thank you. That was really weird. I was stuck walking forward when I was trying to strafe. So what we're doing is we've set up a bunch of torches, or wall torches in our house. And basically it was so that we could create as much of this ash/charcoal as possible. So what we're doing is we're just gathering all of this, because you need 3 pieces of this for each one of the arrows that you use for taming. So this is not the most efficient way of getting it. The most efficient way would just be to have a bunch of campfires, because the wood burns faster. It's just I was doing double duty with it, and I think I got all those right now. And then the ones outside should have significantly more. Oh. Thought I had a lot more wood in here. Alright. Because I could swear I had like 100 lumber in each one of those. Alright. Okay, so now that we got that done, let's go ahead and drop this stuff off, because we are going to go out and about, do a little of exploring, because I haven't really done much on the server. And hide. There you go. So we'll go over here, drop this stuff off really quick. Drop you off. Okay, so for this we need... Okay, so we need sulfur, we need magic shards, we're going to grab those. And we need lumber, so... grab that. And we'll just grab the whole stack here. So we're going to repair this one. What are we missing? We are missing 2 sulfur. There we go. And now we can repair this one. Drop this down here. Be able to throw this stuff back in here so that we're not carrying it with us. Because there's no reason to carry it with you if you don't need to. Because basically what we're working on does not require us to do much right now. We're just going to go out and explore. We've got, you know, our little buddy there with us. He's going to make it a little bit easier for us to get around the map, hopefully. What's funny is that he fits outside the door. Alright, so let's go this way. Now, There is a map option in the game. You can actually get a spell that will show you physically where you are. It'll create a like this little 3D image of a map for you. And I think I may actually have the spell. I do. So I just need to get resources to be able to cast this. Now, there is supposed to be a map command in the game. Every time I've set a key to it, it doesn't do anything. So I'm guessing that the actual map is not fully implemented yet. This is an early access game. So, you know, there are going to be bugs, there are going to be problems. You just kind of expect it and deal with it as you can. And then, you know, we'll figure out what's going on as time goes on. So I am actually looking for a bit of iron. So I figured I'd go out, do a little exploring, see what's around the local area. So far, not seeing much. There's the big insects. The coyote slash Baharests or whatever it is. Bagrests. Okay. Let's see. That looks like that might actually be a centaur village over there. What level are you? Level 68. Okay, I can't actually kill you. It's just going to take a few fireballs. And now we run away. And hopefully not run into the other guy. Look at that. Thank you. You did really good. Okay. So we're gonna go to the scythe because you want the scythe to get the fur. If we can actually get the fur from him. Why are you giving me hide and not... did they change the weapons again? Oh, they keep rebalancing the tools. And the scythe used to give you fur, and the knife would give you hide. But now, I'm wondering if it got switched. We'll have to try it a few more times. Right. Oh, that's a big wolf. What level are you, buddy? You are level 24. Let's run through here while they are distracted. Oh, that's not good. Alright. So you're not following us, okay. There's a goblin. Goblins are annoying because they will knock you out and they steal your stuff. You can get it back. There are goblin chests around the map. And what will happen is when they steal something from somebody, they put the item in their chest so that you can find it later. It's really annoying. Okay, so that's where the centaurs came from, then. What is that? It looks like that's some kind of ruins. And did the centaur just abandon his post is the question. Let's go take a look. Nice. We're getting cold because we're swimming in the water. Yes, I know. Alright. So, what is this? It's a soul node. Elemental... Okay. Nice. So when we're ready to start using the high level crafting, just means we have to come over here, kill a bunch of centaurs. Awesome. The wolves are over here doing their thing. Let's get us a little bit of light, make it a little easier to see what's going on in the area. Alright, so it's good to know basically what's going on, where we are on the map. Moose, boar. So half the creatures in the game will try to kill you, the other half will just try to knock you out. Most of the things like the giant insects, the boar, the wolves, things like that, they are all aggressive. So if you get too close to them, they'll aggro and basically charge you. So depending on what the creatures are will depend on what type of attacks that they do. So the sheep obviously are not aggressive. But these guys, the Bargish, they are basically hyenas. They are aggressive. They will attack you, and they do a lot of damage. And the worst part is they're social. So if there are more than one of them in close proximity, they will actually gang up on you a little bit. Alright, so that is a bridge out of water. Okay. Now, I've not been on this portion of the map before, so I'm not really sure what's over here. The little bit of exploring that I've done has nearly gotten me killed a few times. That's one of the reasons why I went ahead and tamed this guy up, so that we could get around a little easier. If you notice, we have not been aggroing a whole lot unless we get off this guy. So that is one of the reasons right now to have a mount. Right, so let's see what's up here. Anything? There's sheep. Nice. Oh, you know what this is? This is the dragon perch. Okay. And see, that's what I was saying. You get too close, and the guys will start attacking you. Oh, see. Alright. So there's a system of transport in the game that'll take you around the major portions of the map. It's basically this dragon that has a cage in its claws. And that's the landing spot for it. But I think the dragons have been temporarily disabled as part of this last patch from earlier today, actually. Basically, the developers want to rework the transit system, and so they've disabled it temporarily while they're rebalancing the whole thing. Okay, so we're just gonna head this way. Man, I would like to see them rebalance the food consumption rates of the game. You just go through it so quickly. But yet the animals seem to not be suffering from the same ailment. So, alright. So that entire wander all the way around brought us back to the house. Okay. See, I need to tame one of the boar. The boar make a better, to me, in my opinion, make a better mount for just general travel purposes. They seem to be a little bit faster, but I don't think they're... Well, I know they're not better at resource gathering. Well, for the most part, at least. So what do you grab? You grab... So you act as though you're a sword. Okay. May as well go ahead and grab the resources while we're out. Now, those flowers are good to have, mainly because of the fact that you'll get tired. You see this little brain icon here in the bottom right corner next to the heart. That's actually your, for lack of a better term, fatigue. As you do things, specifically casting spells, and just running around over time, you'll eventually start to, that value will start to degrade. And the flowers you can eat, and that'll bring it back. It's basically a stimulant. And then there are formulas or recipes in the game using those flowers where you can make drinks and food items that'll give you larger benefits. And what is that? Wait a second. Let's get you out of the water. See, now the boar actually do swim better than this guy does. I have a boar on my solo play, and I think we may... Okay, there we go. And I was hoping that this guy would be at least comparable, because he is technically a higher tier. Razorjaw, so their version of Piranha. Why am I... There we go. Oh, are you kidding me? Hello, Mr. Vrock. What level are you, buddy? Huh? Oh, you're level 56. You are worth taming. What level do I need to be to actually unlock the saddle for him? Level 20, but I can buy the saddle. Oh. Okay, let's go make some arrows. He seems to be stuck in the house. Let's go. Yeah, well, let's go make some arrows so we can make some taming arrows. And let's go tame up a rock. Mwahaha. Alright. Moha. Alright. I keep forgetting it's arrow guy or mouse pointer. It's like, which way is your mouse pointer? Come on. Their detection system still needs a bit of work. Now, they have been working on it, trying to get it a little bit better. Right, so I think we have most of the resources we need. We need that. Need a lot of that. We will eventually need that. First things first. Now, do I have arrows somewhere? I do already have arrows. Okay. Now, to make the taming arrows, what we're going to need is we're going to need the charcoal, we're going to need twine, the arrows obviously, and then the magic shards. This is what I was saying earlier, is I was going to need the shards, but I need a lot of twine. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab, we're just going to go ahead and grab a stack of 80. We'll go ahead and start crafting up those, and then we're going to head outside. Actually, how much twine did you pick up? I need to remap that. Alright. Search you. So not nearly enough. Because for level 56, we're going to need probably about 20 to 25 of these. Go over to our pickaxe. Walk up to a tree and start harvesting twine. So for the folks who are joining us and just wandering in, welcome to the stream. We're doing a little bit of Dark and Light. I am playing on the multiplayer server for the Wolves community. For those who don't know who Thewolf is, there are links on my YouTube page that will take you directly to him. I don't think he has Twitch. I need to check that, actually. But if they've got a group of people together, and this is a server that's built around the idea of everybody doing, YouTube or just general community stuff, live streams, that kind of thing. So it works really well. And we are now too cold? Yeah, let's get some of our stamina back. Whoa, that's a centaur. Excuse you. Ow. You guys are way too bloody fast. Where in the heck? Okay. Where'd he go? Did he get stuck on terrain somewhere? I'm not going to complain if he got stuck on terrain. Why can't I get up? He did get stuck on terrain. Haha! You know what? Just because you were being a jackass. See? I was going to leave you guys alone. Wasn't going to do anything. No, you had to come over here and attack me. Right outside my house even. And now I'm starving too. Great. Let's see. Do you have anything good on you? Nice if you had... Oh, man. It'd have been great if he'd had a lance on him. Yeah. Let's harvest the hide off of him. It's fine. And that's a lot of hide. That is awesome. Okay. So, just like Ark and 7 Days to Die and a bunch of other games, basically the temperature survival aspects of the game will have an impact on how fast you process food. There you go. And food and water. So if it's too warm, you'll lose your hydration faster. If it's too cold, you lose your fullness faster. Pretty straightforward stuff, simple they keep it fairly consistent, fortunately. Right, so how many more of those can be? 8 more of those. That's going to give us, what, 24? 25? I wasn't paying attention to how many I had first. 24, okay. And we still need, what? We need more of everything, obviously, but mostly just the twine. Okay. Really? Are we really going to have a problem over here? Oh, level 120 spider. Oh, crap. Alright. Let's see if we can get him stuck over here, too. Or is he going to... Nope. He's big enough to know better. Okay. Level 120 spider, no joke. Hey, buddy. Where'd you go? Can't see where he went. There he is. Keep hitting everything but the spider. And there's a goblin. Really? Wow, man, we're just having all sorts of... There's a goblin. Goblin down. Alright. That guy seems to know when I am targeting him. See, do you have anything on you? No. That's okay. We will make use of your resource. Maybe. Can we harvest the goblin, please? Thank you. Oh! There you go, you little punk. What level are you? You're level 44. You're going to be a little bit harder to kill. Not much. And as you can see, there is a stack of goblins back there looting their corpses. Little cannibalistic guys. Alright. Let's harvest him up. Always nice to have some fresh hide. Alright. Come here, buddy. You and your partners in crime bother me. I am... There it is. No, we... Oh, man, right in front of the boar. I don't want to kill the boar if I don't have to. Oh, hello. Can I help you, little goblin? Help you die? Alright. Yeah, I know. Oh, come on. Can we harvest you with this, then? Let's try this. Is this going to be work? There we go. Goblin meat. It's like a hot dog. Oh, he had something on him. Oh, nice. Alright. So that's one down. Harvest this guy up. See if he has anything useful. Nope. He had nothing useful. Okay. And we're already hungry again. Oh, that's the new forward dodge. There we go. Now, when I built the house over here, it was nice and calm. The developers did an update this earlier today. Server admins actually got everything updated, and you know, we got on the server, and suddenly this area is really, really popular with everybody. Right. Let's go ahead and drop you over here. We're going to cook you up. Craft all. All right. Got some bad meat. You want to hold on to that because you will use that for taming certain creatures, but you also use it in some of the formulas. Oh, There we go. Okay. Drop you over here. Now we have arrows. We have 17 arrows. We have twine. That's what we need. We need more twine. Actually, what am I going to need to fix my pickaxe? Wood and stone. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of stone. I want to grab some stone. I'm going to grab... basically, I'm just going to walk up and swap on this guy once. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix it! It's fine! Right. So now while we've got that going on, let's go ahead and repair this as well. Wait for it to fix. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Now, make sure. I saw something jumping around over there. Alright. So using the pickaxe on trees will give you more twine than lumber. Using the hatchet will give you more lumber than twine. Using a scythe will actually get you apples. Now there's a chance to get an apple with every swing no matter which tool you're using, but the scythe has something like a 60 or 70% chance for every swing. So if you find a scythe, build a scythe or buy a scythe, when you come up to the trees, this is the quick way to get food. It's really, if you're doing the berry thing, unlike in the other games like Ark or whatever, the foraging will not keep you alive unless you are in an area that's just completely overrun with underbrush. You really need to get a scythe as quickly as possible or start hunting as quickly as possible. Now, because of the way the game is set up, you can't actually get a bow until, let me see, it's under hunting, right? Cooking, writing, farming. I was just looking at it, ranged crafting area. So you can't get ranged crafting or you don't get bows until rank 2, which is level 10, I believe. At level 5, you unlock the throwing knives and spears. So basically what you want to do is just level up to at least level 5 as quickly as possible. Just hunt hunt sheep and the rabbits. They can't run away from you. They're not faster than you, so it's not an issue. Once you hit level 5, then you can actually start hunting meat. But until that point, you're stuck with just scrounging. And if you're trying to find, a place to live or get things done, it's really, really difficult until you're, I would say probably, honestly, until level 10. Once you have the scythe, then you're okay. Right, so we're going to make a few more of these. Alright, so we have this. Let that craft up. So we just need stone. We need stone and straw. The other reason you want the scythe is because you get straw really, really easily from the shrubs. You also end up picking up seeds once you unlock farming at level 10, I believe it is. It's either 10 or 12. Harvesting seeds is actually one of the fastest ways to level up your farming. So again, if you want to do a playthrough where you're very minimally fighting things, you can do that in this game. That is a nice thing about it. There you go. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit more. Since we have some food, let's go ahead and get our hunger up. We're over here by the water, so we can actually... Okay, so I need stone, which I can harvest here. I think. Yes? No. But we can harvest it here. Which will allow me to do that. Since we're here, let's go ahead and boost that up. we're going to boost stamina. Allows us to be able to move a little bit more and take more of a beating. Alright. And what are we missing for you now? We're missing... So we're going to need a lot more twine, and we need the charcoal. Alright. So. I'm thinking this is probably going to be the last of the Dark and Light live streams that I do, at least until my character is a little bit better established and we have better resource gathering going on. Because you spend a good deal of your early game. I'm almost level 40 in my solo play. I'm like level 36, 37, something like that. And even at that point, I still spend a very large amount of my time just resource gathering, grinding stuff out. Because in order to do anything in the game, you either have to make a lot of gold, which requires you to basically harvest everything that you need for each vendor every day. Once you have a large amount of money, you can put it back into the town. As the vendors level up from your donating gold to them, they'll be able to offer you better things, so you don't have to actually go learn the skills. So it's a trade-off on, do you want to grind to make money to level the traders, or do you want to grind to make XP to level yourself? Yeah, so it's okay. Is that a panther? No, that's the moose. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so we have hydrated. Let's see here. You are needing ridiculous amounts of stone. Okay, so how much do we have? I want to make a feeding trough, because we're going to try and tame that level 105 guy. All right. So we're going to craft one of these. While that is crafting, I am basically going to harvest as much apple as I can. So we're just going to clear this area of apples here. Do a little deforestation. Always a fun thing. Tree genocide is always justifiable. At least in video games. But it'll be nice to be... Come on. There it goes. It'll be nice to be able to hopefully see what the difference between the low level and high level stags are. Because from what I've seen personally from like with the boars and things, a low level boar and a high level boar, there is not much difference between them. It really just comes down to their general attack power and total hit points. That's pretty much the extent of what I've seen that is really a difference between them. Are you the big level one? Yes, you are the big level one. Okay. So, got a bunch of these. And I want him out of the water, honestly. But I will take a water tame if I have to. Did they break it so that you can only have one arrow at a time stuck in these guys again? I think they broke it again. What? Ah. Come on, come on. Get back here. Hey, you. No, 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 no. You don't run away. Speaking of Thiewolf, there he is right now. Alright. Okay, yeah, so it's... Some of them will. Alright, so what we're really hoping this guy is going to do is he's going to hopefully run away. And why do I see... Oh, it's a sheep. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab... Come here, you. Oh, he's stuck there. That's not good. So now he's trying to attack. Let's see if we can get him out of here. Come on. Come on, a little further. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking it might be that rabbit that he is stuck on. So let's switch out our arrow types. One critter down. Just call me Legolas. Are you really? And he wandered into it. Okay, so... let's see if we can get him out of there. You know what? I may just go buy a hammer and pelt this guy with it. I may need to do that. All right, let's go see how much a hammer costs. We're gonna grab our gold really quick. Should build a little bridge there or something. We'll take our hides and pelts with us because we can sell those if we need more. Grab that and that. Grab that. Because I'm not sure how much this hammer is going to cost us. Try to figure out which way is going to be the fastest way to go. Let's go this way because this way we can at least make sure he's still just kind of sitting here. Yep. Okay, we will be back for you, buddy. So yeah, like I was saying, the game is still early access. You're going to run into problems like that from time to time. Sometimes they work in your benefit, sometimes they work against you. It just comes down to what you're doing and what your luck is like. So, alright. No stamina. Okay, come on. Let me jump. Oh, thank you. Out of the water we go. Now, let's see if these guys have been farming the the folks over here. Nope. Okay, that's good. Do we want... You are actually... Are you hammer? Do you have a hammer? Oh, you do have hammers. So we need 500 for the hammer. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get that together right now. So we sell that for 2. Sell that for 1. What's that get us? That gets us up to 394. We need another 200 gold. See if we can do this. Hey man, 23 gold. It's like it all adds up, right? And there is one more merchant on the other side. Like I said, basically we need 500, which is like 495, right? So we'll sell that. And that is not going to give us what we need for the hammer, is it? 470. Yeah, man, there's got to be something else I can sell to you guys. You want raw iron, copper. I could actually go grab copper. Let's go grab the copper. Copper is actually really easy to get a hold of. At least in this area. It's just down here in the crevasse. Hey kitty, how you doing? Yeah, thank you. It's actually from one of the NPCs. we T-Wolf and the guys got together and they were killing some of the guards and things in town. And yeah, so this is actually the gear that the human NPCs have. And you are Big Bug. Okay. You're now fatigued. But yeah, it's the gear is slightly better than your starting gear. Your default clothing is only 10 armor. This stuff is 15. Oh, do I have everything? I need stone. Hopefully I will get 2 stone. There it is. So now we'll be able to repair this thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and just eat a bunch of the apples. That'll get us... That gets us our stomach back. Yeah, so this is the they call it the Traveler set. The only thing that isn't part of the set is this, which I got off of one of the kills. So, oh wow, they actually increased the armor on it. So now it used to be 15 armor, now it's 25 with the update today. Don't pay any attention to that repair requirement. That's actually wrong. If you put it over in your inventory, it'll tell you what you need. So, a little bit actually. I think it's the same weight as the starting cloth gear, but it's more than twice the AC of our armor protection. So. I know, right? You think that's glorious? You should see me without the helm. Look at this. Now, can I zoom in? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it lets me zoom in on the crotch. But yeah, I like the beard. The facial hair in this game is actually, like, well done. So, it would be nice to see Ark pick up some of this. Really? Do you get food? Raw meat. Got some bone. Huh. Nice. Alright, so let's go grab this. Now remember, the vendor only wants 100 copper, I think it was. So, yeah, I know, right? It's like, yeah, let's just zoom in on the crotch for no apparent reason. So, but yes, that is a rather epic beard. And what's great is that it's not the most epic of the beards. I just like that particular style. But the game actually has a dwarven race in it. So because of that, they've given you the giant bushy beards and, bushy hair and stuff. Very, very Tolkien-esque in its appearance. Now, I only got 58 copper? Wow. Okay. Let's head around this way. So if you start in the human area, this is basically the easy way to find the copper. Down in the waterfall area, and then around the other way. Now, do keep in mind that some of the meteors do drop, and when the meteors drop in the area, you'll get the undead, and the undead are a pain in the ass to kill. So, just like to get my beard hair braided. When my beard was long enough to do it, yeah, it was awesome. Dude, it's like a face massage. It's awesome. Unfortunately, when I cut my hair short, I also trimmed the beard down. Been doing like goatees and stuff. I do have full facial hair again, but nothing nearly as epic as that. So this should get us most of the way there. Up to 85. Now, the funny thing is I actually have enough of copper ore back at my house in order to to get this, but I figured, yes, let's go ahead and pick up more. Okay, so now there's a trick to getting up here. You can time your jump just right. Can I convince Mafki? I don't think anybody can convince Mafki to grow facial hair. I've heard his thing about, you know, it is a lot of work to maintain it once you start growing it out more than like an inch or so. Because you have to start doing like actual washes with it, and not just, you know, soap and water. At least if you want it to grow out and, you know, be healthy. Some people are lucky and they just are able to grow them, but I'll see what I can do. Next time I talk to him, I'll see if I can convince him to grow one for you. Right, so let's go drop some stuff off. The Wolf is voting for himself for the title of town leadership again. Beards are like makeup for men. Now, see, I would say beards are more along the lines of the way that, you know, some women like shoes and general styles. I think beards are like that for guys. As far as makeup for men, I'd say cufflinks. I love cufflinks. It's some of the best jewelry you can ever get as a guy, and it's one of the few times that you can wear something like that. And people don't look twice at you. Hey, Thee, how's it going? Now we can buy our hammer. $4.98.